What is going on? It's good to be back on a weekend, 2 times this weekend. And after the day we had yesterday, how could we not, right? How could we not? Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a full slate of action today. Oh my gosh. Unfortunately, one season came to an end yesterday. NBA, shout out to the Knicks. I'm from New York, so, not mad about it at all. Not going to complain about the way it ended at all. We had some great NBA games, the best comeback in NBA history. Yeah, I mean, how could you complain as a sports fan, right? Unless you're a Spurs fan. All right, guys. If there's one thing you guys know about us at PropsBot, it's that we are constantly building and working. Now, this is still demo mode, okay? But I'm going to fly through this real quick. Look at a big UFC card super fast, but hold your horses because if you came here for MLB, NHL, home runs, strikeouts, we're getting to all that, but we're going to go quick today, all right? Got limited amount of time. We're going to fly right through everything today. So, I think everybody knows who I think's going to win here. All right. Ilya's probably going to win this one. I don't think Justin has a huge shot. What an underdog shock it would be if he beat him somehow. We've got our PropsBot ranking here, 82 versus 64 for these fighters. Obviously a clear advantage for Ilya, especially in the Novig or the Novig implied probability of who's going to win. We've got some more information down here. I'm going to go through and try to clean some of this up. This is just a rough first draft at it, okay, guys? So don't worry. These are all going to get kind of the same treatment here. We'll go through and kind of, clean up all of this, make each one of these their own tail of the tape fight card. We've got BKFC. I haven't looked at this in a little bit, so we're going to go ahead and try to clean this up as well. But we've got some similar things we're building out for BKC and BKFC, all right? Definitely smaller audiences for those. I don't know where I fell asleep at the keyboard yesterday, okay? I've fallen asleep at the keyboard before, working on things. I am not sure where we landed with this, but I've got a couple of, I am not a CS2. I am not an esports guy. So, the certain things that I'm familiar with, I can just build something that I think most people will like. When we're looking at things for esports, something that I'm not really familiar with, I'm going to lean in on the experts here. All right. So that is something that's coming. Just want to let you guys know we're building it out. Give us, maybe 7 to 10 days on that, and we'll have that all built out. WNBA is here, guys. This is going well. We're working on building out a confidence score for this. I don't necessarily, again, follow this, but I have had some success just betting the trends, okay? So strictly trends for WNBA is where I've been finding some success, all right? I just want to basically let you guys know that this is here. Remember, you guys, if you watched the stream yesterday, you guys saw me complaining about how, I didn't think that the toggle was working and stuff. But look at that, guys. I just want to show you, this is how fast this team is working here, all right? We went through yesterday, cleaned this up, threw it right in here. So now you've got over-under right in there. You've got rebounds. You've got assists. For the points and assist market, we went through and added a little bit of information here so you could see, like, okay, for points and assists, how many of those were points? How many of them were assists? You could see with John Quell, clearly heavy on the points. Okay. So what I would do with this information is I'm looking at this, and if I'm going to bet the PA, I'm going to prefer to take a look at her points every day and just see if there's an edge there, because I don't really know why you would often bet the points and assists when it looks like, for the most part, she's probably getting there on points alone. Right? So let's see. Who was that? Where was she? Where'd she go? Oh, right there. Okay. Can I switch? All right. No, I can, but I'll switch just to her points. Actually, I haven't tested this to see if it works. Just on their points. Perfect. Yeah, you can see her points are at 13 and a half. Now, I wouldn't mind. See, it's already altered to 14 and a half on Novig. I wouldn't have mind. There we go. Rebet. Right there. Rebet has this at 12 and a half at a minus 130. That's where I'd go right now. There's a WNBA play. You guys want WNBA plays? There you go. Right there, I would try to find that at 12.5. I don't mind 13.5, but if you're going to do it, at least do it on Profit X over here. But I'd prefer to play that at that 12.5. All right, let's go back out to the main board, ladies and gentlemen. Woo-hoo! I am so psyched. Guys, we've got 47 people watching across multiple platforms, but not one comment. You know what that tells me? That tells me that we've got people that are popping in and popping out, or that we don't have the Discord fam here, because the Discord fam is very loud and they're active. So guys, if you're new, this is how it goes. We come on here. I'm going to try to find you some plays, make some money like we did yesterday. We're going to find some home run bets. We're going to sweat some parlays. We're going to look at some straights. And you guys got to let me hear from you, all right? That's how it usually goes. I need to hear from you. I need that feedback. I need to know what you're looking at, anything you want me to look at, any play you agree with me, you don't agree with me. Let me know what you want to see on the screen, and that's what we'll do. Okay. Closeout game potentially for the Vegas Golden Knights. I don't mind Jack Eichel trying to get on the board here, getting a point, but you're going to have to parlay it with him something. Sebastian scored a goal last game. The fact, are his points really that low? That's his points, not goals, right? What am I missing here? Hey, what's up, Greg? I got you, buddy. Went 3 of 5 on the home run plays yesterday. Posted them in Discord. We had Jackson Churio, PCA, Trout was a miss, and then who was our other guy that hit? Posted them on, so we did them on stream, and then I built, look at this. How sick is this? That's the one I built out yesterday with the plays on stream. Pete Alonso, Jackson Churio, PCA, Mike Trout. I couldn't get the 5th guy in there. I don't know why I went with Trout. What a bummer. What a huge bummer. I just missed this cashing out this 40,000. I didn't even look to see if he was close. I don't know if I want to look. Did Mike Trout even get close? Did he flirt with the wall? If a guy jumped over the wall and robbed his home run over there, this was $5 for $2,600. I'm going to be pretty sad. So you know what? I don't even think I want to know. You know what? I'd prefer it if he grounded out every time. Now, I will say this too. You guys can see the slip from yesterday. I wasn't able to play this. I don't have Prizepicks personally. It's not available where I live. Now, when I looked at this, I had copied this, pasted it to Discord, and 4 plays were able to come up with our parlay bot. So I only played 4 out of the 6. All 4 cashed. And one of them got refunded, I think, or voided or whatever. I think the only miss we might have had out of all these, and I could be wrong, we might have had 2 misses, but I think the only miss we had was this Ben Brown. Did he over 4.5 hits allowed? I've gotten sidetracked, but I think it's okay with you guys, right? Yeah, I can't click that. Ben Brown hits allowed. When was this? Yesterday? Why can't I just see his game log? This is what I want right here. Am I like dancing around this here? Yeah, PCA, bam, blasted it. Where's Ben Brown? I need to know. There he is down here. Hits allowed. Oh, he did. Ben Brown over 4.5 hits allowed. I'm like looking everywhere for it. Wait a minute. Right here. Ben Brown over 4.5 hits allowed. What missed then? Oh, maybe he did. Nope. Hits and RBIs too. Guys, I think my 6-man might have cashed yesterday. I don't even know. My guy. Appreciate you, Big Nick. What a guy. Guys, did this cash yesterday? I don't know. I got to look at this, but we might have cast out the 6-man. I'm not 100% sure. I don't have time to look at each one of these, but like I said, I only could get 4 in because of where I live, and all 4 of them cashed. I know that. So either way, I digress. This is a great play right here. This is a great play. I got to make sure I share this with Discord. The fact that we're getting that at those odds, these points for a guy like Sebastian usually or very often are like minus 175, minus 180. The fact that we could play this as a straight. Did it add it to my bets? I'm going to remove these guys out of the my bets. Can I clear? All right, I need a clear all button in the my bets. Okay. My bets tab needs a clear all button. I went through and I think I fixed all of these yesterday. So these will show up on both screens. Yeah, this is probably my only play. I mean, you got one game. So we're not going to bet 100,000 things for NHL. We're going to go crazy. We're going to be smart. Otto Lopez, the highest hits guy of the day. Hits. If we're looking for him, for Vlad, Juan Soto, Pete Alonso. Wow, Pete Alonso's hot. I mean, you could just build a parlay right here with these guys. There's a 5-man. I think I got to figure out how this was supposed to function. I thought I was supposed to add them all to that, but maybe not. Maybe it just adds them to the my bets. So we got Pete Alonso, Juan Soto for a hit, Vlad Guerrero, Otto Lopez, all names you guys recognize. Whoops, what did I just click? What did I just click? I'm going to do a hard refresh there. Hard refresh. Hits, runs, and RBIs is the market we've been doing really well in. I didn't play around yesterday, and I probably should. But actually, yesterday we just took the highest confidence score, guys. And it paid off pretty well. Wow, you've got 2 Toronto guys right up at the top. Interesting. Given this lean under verdict, my preference would probably be to play Johendrick. Given that information, I'm probably looking at Johendrick. Yeah, I'm not. These guys are, I don't know. I don't know about Jimenez. I probably would fade that one. So a couple of these other guys, though, Bobby Witt Jr. is always a great bet. We can go in and let's see. Let's do something like, where's the wind? This is how we start our home run research. There we go. Milwaukee and Philly. Sheesh. Milwaukee, Philly, and Chicago again. Okay. Open up the home run tab. Milwaukee, Philly. Wow. Milwaukee, Philly. Wait, it was Chicago. Yeah, Bryce Eldridge. Tough matchup, though. But that's why you're getting that plus 5,600. Otto Lopez? Is that real? Oh, he's going against Skeens. Guys, at a plus 1,000. At a plus 1,000, do we just play Otto potentially? Do we just play Otto? Greg, the Discord is free, but you have to be a member of PropsBot to get in. So it's like so it's not free. You know, there's a free section, but where like the MLB moneyline plays go, the Nerfy plays, and then where I just share stuff that we find on stream, that's all in the premium chat here. So, you know, we've got like this premium chat section here. And that's where all these things are. That's where all those come in. But it's all included as part of your subscription to PropsBot. So like You get, I mean, you guys saw how many stinking tabs are on here. Look at all, just the lab tabs alone could be a full membership, right? Like all these things are going to be there for golf, for World Cup. I mean, like just the lab tabs alone. Like we have specialty sports stuff, you know? It's literally going to be, I didn't mean to click into that, but you know, golf, WNBA, UFC. We got a touchdown model we're going to have. I mean, yeah, it's pretty sick. Germany today against Curacao. Love Curacao. I think, yeah, Germany's going to smack them. Okay. I'm bouncing around too much, but like I said, we got time. We got to get moving here. Let's go with, love this play. How's this pitcher matchup? Not bad. Yeah, average. Max Meyer. Still average. Oh, that's bad. That's real low. Yeah, we're not going to play him. We're not going to play this guy. Colt Keith, how we looking? You know what I could do? I could just do, what do we want to sort by? Op X ERA. I want to look at guys that are hitting the ball well. Oh, this is all against left-handers. Nice. Oh, implied runs. Okay. He's got a high ops. He's got a really high ops against lefties. Yeah. This might be my favorite play right here. This might be the favorite play I found so far. You've got wind blowing out. You've got a good pitcher matchup. Nothing to be concerned about. Yeah. I'm going to snip this and share it with the Discord too. That's the other thing, is that I always make sure I'm sharing these things with Discord while we're on stream too, so they never really miss out on anything. You know what? I'm going to put that in my channel here. I got people in my heart. All right, let's see. Can I do that? There we go. Okay. So let's see. Where's the value here? Yeah, the fact that we're getting these at decent odds. Where's FanDuel on this one? Minus 155. It's positive EV too, guys. Yeah, this play is great. All right, let's go over to, speaking of positive EV, let's go over here real quick because I did some updates on this screen. Let me refresh it. All right, so we've got so much information here. Now, no plays are beating FanDuel's line by 2.5. No consensus EV plays anywhere. Maybe I set this too high. Oh, there we go. Okay. I just had an update. Okay, I was going to say, ooh, look at this one. Pitcher strikeouts. Look at that. It's got a blue banner for sharp. It's got a 3% banner for plus EV. This is a great play right here. Wow. This is so sick. I'm so proud of this. You guys have to forgive me, but this was a lot of work. Okay, this is a good one too. Big old plus EV. Yeah. Plus EV here, a minus 108. What's FanDuel on this? A minus 128, a minus 138 on DraftKings, minus 135 on BetMGM, minus 135 on Hard Rock. You know what? I'm going to snip this whole board here. Yes, sir. Guys, look how easy that is, though. That's it. I tried to make this in your face. Ready? I'm going to go full screen even so you guys can see it. Literally just punches you in the face to let you know, like, hey, plus EV, plus EV. Now, red, plus EV to the under. Okay? Plus 225 over here on Profit X for this guy to not get a hit, Lawrence Butler. Look at this. Big old sharp. Pitcher outs. Wowie. That's massive. Guys, that's massive. Massive value there. This is sick. This is so easy. I'm going to become a plus EV better, aren't I? Look at this. Oh, yeah. I'm just looking for ones that are blue. FanDuel plus 106. You're getting a plus 134 over here on Novig. I love it. Oh, you know what? We'll do this one. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, we got a couple more. Now, these are stolen bases and stuff. You know, you're into the plus 200s and stuff. So I'm not going to. Okay. Cool. And if you just want to look at just the sharp values, there you go. Wait, I think the sharp value was supposed to be over a FanDuel. Right? Let's see. Okay. I want to say this is supposed to show plays when we have, let's see, I'm going to have to edit that. Give me 1 second here. I want to throw that in there. Okay, I'll look at that one after. Actually, you know what? Hold on 1 second here. Let's see. Sure. Give me 1 second, fam. Actually, you know what? Let me type that up. Give me 2 seconds. Sure. Okay. Just had to make that note so I can get back to it. All right, home runs. You guys want home runs, don't you? All right, so we've got a couple of straight plays. Look, we added this yesterday. Did I tell you that? Yeah, well, you can see. I think you should be able to hover. Maybe you can hover. Yeah, there you can. You can hover. Oh, you just can't hover on the text, right? I don't know. Some you can hover, some you can't. I'll look at that. But hits, runs, hits, runs, hits, runs. There's a couple of RBIs he had. So you can kind of see the breakdown here of how he gets there. Let's go over to the home run labs, though. All right, so we've got a couple options. Let's go to, we're going to drop these right over in. There we go, right here. Live streams, home run list we're going to do. Okay, we're going to run long shot Otto Lopez. Otto Lopez for Miami has 22 hard hits over the last 14 days and 14 hard hits over the last 7. His decent barrel percentage, not terrible, but not elite yet. But he's got a decent option. Some of these guys with the wind blowing in, could they hit one? Yeah, they absolutely could hit one. But is that where we're going to be putting our money? It's probably not. Do me a favor, guys. Drop a like, okay? We had a lot of people starting to chat. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. Greg Wilson. Big Nick dropped in just for 2 seconds to say what's up. 10 a carry 1 said in the home run lab right now. The new website goes crazy. I appreciate it. I got to throw that one on the board. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, he's got you. Okay. I mean, I know For a while, this was free, by the way. For a little while, the Home Run Lab was free. And then we saw, it was too good. Plus, I'm building out I want this whole subscription to be like a, I don't know, like a whole package deal, essentially. Like you've got the app, right? And the bet tracker. Now you've got a whole website to go along with it that could be its own standalone product. Guys, there are websites out here that are not as good as this that are $200 a month. The only thing sometimes they have that we don't is arbitrage, but I haven't really had a big demand for arbitrage betting yet. If we get there, we'll build it. But so yeah, these sites, guys, they're $60 a month, $80 a month, $200 a month, and they don't have half of what we have, half the sport coverage, half of any of these things. So, if you're paying for something right now that doesn't seem to have as much value as this, doesn't seem to have as much options or features and functions and benefits to your life, come on over. We'd love to have you. Bobby Witt. Interesting option for a home run today, too. Dylan Dingler. The Dingle. The Big Ding. That's probably not his nickname, right? Yeah, we're not gonna call him that. Let's look at leaky pitchers. That's what I did yesterday. Leaky pitchers. Can we get a home run? Can we get some wind blowing out for some leaky pitchers here? Willie Adams, not a bad idea. Matt Chapman. Look at this guy. You know what? Maybe Matt Chapman might be the first normal guy on my list right now. And I say normal, not that there's anything wrong with Otto Lopez, but he is more of like a long shot play. So we've got Matt Chapman. We've got Casey Smith, too. I think I'm going with Matt Chapman over Casey Smith. How do I... Oh, there we go. It's not a great matchup. Oh, he had 2 home runs in one game. Mishka, the guy either hits none or 2. He's an interesting option. Oh, these Philly guys are the ones that we got to attack, right? Why am I not seeing the rest of the Philly guys up here? Do they just have a terrible matchup? Yes, they don't have that. That's why. They've got a stingy matchup today. Who's got the best matchup out of all of them? JT? Man, we just go back to back on Jackson Churio. Maybe Bryce Harper here? The numbers aren't great. What about Schwarber? Maybe Schwarber? I think, especially at the odds you're getting, you've got a couple of things working together and against him here. So maybe we just, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I appreciate it. Yeah, man. Like, come on over, Greg Wilson. Hop in, buddy. Sorry to call you by your full name. Let's just call you Greg if you don't mind. Greg, come on over. Hop into the Discord. Say what's up. It's a free trial. Try it out for free. Happy to onboard you and get you acclimated and check it out. Let me know if you have questions and stuff. A lot of what I built on here too, I try to make it so that we have tool tips. So the home run thing, there's obviously not a perfect science to it, right, guys? But the key is that these are all the things you need to find success. You need to know about the wind. It's not the end all be all, but it's a factor. You need to know about their hard hits over the last 7 games, last 14 games. You want to know about their bat speed right here. So you could sort by that. You want to know about their last 14. What was bat? Is this bat speed over the last 14? Yeah. And then we've got barrels. Where's barrels? There's barrels right there. But if you ever don't know what something is, you just click it. Barrels is expected, or EV is launch angle and exit velocity combo. You've got bat speed here. You could look at that. So all this stuff, You know, all this is right here. So if you ever don't know what something is, you can snip that and clean that guy up. It's right in here. So if you want to look at anybody, you know, with hard, at least 5+, you know, to kind of filter out some guys, we just want, you know, we want 10+ hard hits over the last 7. That really narrows people down. Let's see. Oh, wait, you know what? No, it won't. There we go. Shea, no pitcher matchup yet, but you're getting at a +194, guys. I mean, it's basically like there's not much value there. That's the thing. You've got Byron Buxton with a decent matchup today, but the wind blowing in at 12 miles an hour. We could just look at bat speed. Let's look at bat speed and see if anybody jumps off the page here. So that's why I'm kind of clicking around a little bit. There's not a perfect science to it, obviously. These are home run bets, or home run, obviously. These are like lotto bets. These are lotto bets right here. Bryce Eldridge is a guy that's interesting too in this game. He's popped up a couple of times. Opposing pitcher matchups not great. You know what? I'm curious about Ryan Rollison. Let's go over here because we got all these tools at our disposal. I want to just look at Rollison. Whoops. Nothing. Where is Rollison? Did I spell his name right? What am I doing here? What am I doing? Did I spell his name right? Rollison, right? Is that his name? Oh, 1 L. My bad. There we go. Okay, so he is the starting pitcher. What are we looking at right now? No markets for him. Pitcher strikeouts are all the markets we have for him. When is this game? 311? Surprised we don't have anything for this guy yet. How's his? So we don't have hits allowed or anything for Rollison. I don't know anything about this guy. So we've got no markets. Oh, I need this to like get out of my way. Okay. So I got to close that out. Or maybe if I clicked into him, it would have had no hits allowed for this guy. I'm going to pull up the app real quick. I'm just curious to see if we have anything in the app for him. So I want to know if it's a desktop issue or if it's just we just don't have any data for him. No odds yet. Rollison, let's see. ROLI. Who is this guy? And we've got like nothing for him. I usually when that happens, it just means that the man has. Yeah, we've got a bunch of pitcher stuff in here. So, do we have hits allowed? Yeah, we've got a bunch of hits allowed props and stuff. So it's definitely not a bug or anything. This is just they don't have any props for them. There's no props. So it's either our let me see what did I want to look at. I wanted to go into hits allowed. And let me reset. Hits allowed. Right? There we go. Yeah, we've got all these props here for him and stuff. So we've got props for all the pitchers today. It's just him. High ROI play. Oh. Oh, you know what? I wonder if that's I got you. Need to be. Oh, you know what? I think it is actually. This one might actually. I just wrote down something that I thought I wanted to look into, but I actually think that's okay. Nathan Eovaldi. I just want to make sure. Does he show up? Does he show up? No, it doesn't. Perfect. Okay. All right, let's go back to the home run tab. So I don't really know what to do with Eldridge. I kind of want to play it, but I think it might be worth skipping him. I'm kind of torn. I'm not loving some of these guys. Now, this one, if this wind shifts out, I think Bobby Witt could be an interesting option. It's got an average matchup over here. He's good against righties. He is due. Juan Soto in a home run friendly park. Let's do something with that. Home run friendly park. Let's look at average pitchers here. 8-mile-an-hour wind in isn't terrible. You know what? I might throw that in there. Do we go Pete Alonso? He just hit one yesterday. You get slightly better odds on Fernando. Let's do Fernando. I don't hate that at all as being a fun option right there. Now, the wind blowing in 8 miles an hour. Otto Lopez might hit a home run today at a plus 1024. Hey, that's what's up, Greg. Hey, yeah, hop into the Discord so you'll find it right in your app. In the settings section, there's a little Discord link. Just click that, hop right in, say what's up. I'll be around today, especially more later on. Middle of the day, I'll be a little bit probably unavailable, but there's always people in there chatting and stuff too. Everybody's super helpful in there. Like literally is like the greatest community of people. So everybody's super kind, super helpful. You never see people like crashing out or anything. So yeah, it's really great. We've worked hard to get here and get to that point of like, just everybody supporting each other and stuff. It's awesome. It really is. And yeah, don't take my word for it. Hop in and you'll see. Okay, so we've got an elite. He's elite for his bat speed, 12-mile-an-hour wind to the right. Miguel Vargas isn't a bad option here. An average matchup. I could find a couple of these guys. I don't actually mind. Matt Chapman might be my favorite on the board. Oops. And then I'm going to go with, I kind of like Bobby Witt Jr. But you know what you could do, guys? If you don't want to play Bobby Witt, just play him to get hits, runs, or RBIs. Sorry, I'm just adding this to the Discord right now to make sure they got it. Okay. I think those are my plays. The Sharp tab I've been working on. I want to see. I want to see how that's going here. The Sharp tab takes a minute to load because it's so much data, but I'm going to be trying to tweak it a little bit. Is it still loading? It might still be loading. It's a bear. Okay, yeah. There we go. Okay. I don't mind that it said depth sinking. So it was like kind of like catching up and looking at it here. All right, so $2,000 backing the over at 51 cents. Bet the over if PropsBot model agrees, which it does. Avoid if under is the heavier side, or if it's just thin seed money, no check mark taken, no action taken there. So I try to put some of these tool tips in there because I want people to see that this is, I want them to know how to use it. So there's $2,000 backing the over here. There's another $2,000 backing the over. See, the model doesn't agree here, though. Why are we missing the model on this part? What's this say? $133 is actually traded on the overside. Nice. The model agrees here. Oh, baby. This is a good play. That's a good play right there. Nathan Eovaldi. Over 4.5 strikeouts. Look at minus 172, though. DraftKings lagging, guys. That's a play on DraftKings right there. There we go. Okay. Higher than 4.5 strikeouts right there for Nathan Eovaldi. Now this isn't going to, yeah, I know it doesn't go back. Well, let's keep it, it keeps it warm. Nice, 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 nice. So once you get there, so yeah, this is how you could use this sharp money tab. Now this is a little bit of like an advanced next level thing if you want to dive into this. It's a little slow. Bear with it, guys. There's a lot of data on here. So just scroll slowly. And I'm going to try to keep cleaning it up, obviously. But for now, no, yeah, see, we're on the over. $2,000 back in the over there. 1K back in the over at 60 cents, which is a minus 150. Perfect. So this is like, if you don't know what you're doing with here, like this is, I'm not like a sharp money whale better kind of thing. This hasn't been my thing either. So it's perfect because I'm building this in a way that I can understand it, just like I hope you guys want to too. So here's the model. Everybody's leaning on the under here. Under 1.5 total bases today. It's not bad either. Ooh, good play over here on underdog. A nice little parlay piece. Yeah, this is a good play. That's a good play too. All right, we've got home runs. These couple of these tabs I got to finish working on. World Cup. If you came here for World Cup, this will be my last thing here. We're going to just wrap it up. We got Germany today. Who else we got? Germany, Australia, and Turkey. Hold on, it's loading. Loading. Or maybe it's not loading. Oh, this game already happened. That's why I was on Germany. Who won? Australia and Turkey? We had Turkey winning just by a little bit. Ooh! You hate to see it. You hate to see it. That might be the model's first outright loss. True story. Netherlands and Japan. Ooh. Should be a good game. Slight edge to the Netherlands. Netherlands is a plus 102 here. I'm going to go ahead and clean this up here. Okay, that's it. Calling it. Ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor, smash the like button on your way out. I'll be streaming every weekend now that we've got this website up. We've got so many sports. We're going to have sports all summer long. The fun doesn't stop even when NBA's ending, NHL's ending. Don't worry. We've got plenty to cover now in the site. That's all I got. Have a blessed Sunday. Have an awesome Sunday. Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out. Greg, appreciate you, buddy. Tenna Carey, Big Nick, thanks for stopping in, bro. We got a bunch of people that are in here that are just tapping the like button. I can see them going up. So thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Have a blessed Sunday. Have a great day. Have a great work week. And make sure you aren't a stranger. Say hello in Discord and on socials. Have a great day, everybody.